Good morning, everybody. Hope you are doing well and had a good week. Markets overall were lower. December 22 corn was down 28 cents on the week. In November 22 soybeans were down 44 cents on the week. Soybeans closed at 1471 on Friday afternoon. Strength indicators are still correcting after forming some new negative trends in the intermediate term. Money flows are also oversold in the short term. Price is trading below the 9, 20, and 50-day moving averages, but we are approaching pretty good support levels at 1463 and 1452. So price may want to test those, as those were tested multiple times before when we were trading lower. Longer term momentum is also turning somewhat negative, but still a lot of bullish fundamental reasons behind this market. So that does take out some of the concern for me. We do need to recapture that 50-day moving average to start moving higher again. That level is at 1480. Managed money, they did sell 20,000 contracts through last Tuesday, but are still net long 153,000 contracts. So still net bullish. And until they really start to exit, I don't have too many concerns on this market. On corn, we closed the week and on Friday at 723 per bushel. We did form a short-term double top in the past few weeks. But money flows are oversold in the short term, and we're actually trading at really good support right now, which is that 717 level that I keep mentioning. We tested it on Friday and bounced at the close. So hopefully that keeps holding. The next support line below that is $7 per bushel. I would like to recover the 20-day moving average pretty soon, which is 737. Managed money sold 18,000 contracts through this past Tuesday and are net long 360,000 contracts. Many fundamental tailwinds behind this contract yet. Really, don't have too many concerns over the recent price action. Maybe just testing support levels, and managed money might get back in here next week. So we'll just have to pay attention. General updates, again, commodities had an overall decline this week over recession fears, the sell-off in equities, and the massive volatility going on with that, and also some better weather forecasts that farmers hopefully should be able to get into the field next week with warmer weather. That's why managed money did want to take some risk off the table going into the weekend. The US dollar is trading at multi-year highs as investors are flighting to safety with all the volatility going on in risk assets. The Federal Reserve announced a 50 basis point interest rate hike on Wednesday. And really the forecast that came out of that meeting is expect some more to come. And I've even seen rumors of a 75 basis point rate increase the next time around. So we'll keep an eye on that. Treasuries are trading lower, so those yields are rising pretty quickly. The 10-year Treasury yield hit over 3% for the first time since 2018. So definitely we'll be watching the Federal Reserve moving forward as well. Planting progress, 14% planted on corn in the United States and 8% planted on soybeans in the US. So quite a bit behind the historical trend, but in Illinois, we came in at 7% planted on corn on Monday and 5% planted on soybeans. Last year at this time, we were at 50% on corn and 38% on soybeans. So Illinois in particular is well behind pace. We do have the May WASDE report this next week, and we will get an idea of what the USDA is expecting for production in 2022. The trade is estimating 181 bushels per acre nationally, which is 4 bushels per acre higher on corn than last year. it's kind of tough to see that high of a average yield estimate right now with how much planting progress has been slowed. So I don't really think that's realistic at this point, but we will see what they come out with on next Thursday. But Brazilian corn private estimates are showing a 275 million less bushels than the USDA estimates from their last report. So that crop in Brazil is a large second crop, but not nearly as good as they thought it was going to be. So that's just another fundamental tailwind behind our markets here that should support new crop prices moving forward. Again, there's a ton of pressure on the U.S. to grow a record corn crop this year with so many tight world supplies and the great demand, and the Black Sea area not being able to ship out any grain at this point in time, and with slowed planting progress here, there's really a lot of pressure on us to grow a good crop. In regards to crop insurance, we don't have any big updates. Hoping to see a lot of movement out in the fields next week with the warmer weather coming up. If you do need to replant, please call us before you do. We need to submit a claim to our adjusters, and they will call you before you can start replanting. Other than that, if you have any questions or comments, please reach out to Larry, Susan, or I, and we hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for watching.